Greetings, Krystyl. Thank you so much for taking a moment to engage in some meaningful conversation. I'm first just curious to know, when you started your business, what was that moment of inspiration? What I mean by that is that moment where you were a clinical psychologist, you were doing something, and you had that inspired thought and idea of creating this business.
I feel like it was like before I actually got into my career as a clinical psychologist. And it was something that I often see within the community, specifically about like jobs and careers and really what that meant. And oftentimes we're taught like, work your 9 to 5, go to college, get a job. And then looking at like finally getting that big job and like still trying to pay loans and like do all of these things and not really being financially independent or financially free. So I kind of knew that very early on. And so I was like, okay, I need to create a business that can, one, help the community and also help myself and my family just be financially free.
Why Lot 11? Why that name? What does that mean?
Lot 11 is really an interesting, I don't want to call it like a phenomenon, but like just that connection to like God and who he is to me and my life and my family. 11 essential ways of living.
I guess, why is it important for you to inject such a divine intention into the creation of your business and your products?
11 essential ways of living is about just to really be like a staple and example to other businesses, not just like within the communities, but just like really truly like around the world. And so not to rely on government for everything that we need. So all of these businesses that really depend on the people in the community to buy products from them, how come we're not reinvesting in those areas, which to me makes sense, and that's really about independency. And one of our first 11 ways of essential living is community.
How did you actually finance your business at the onset?
Like, how am I navigating this with no business loan? There is no, I did dip into my retirement though. So I did do that to kind of like help me move a little bit faster, because I was just really relying on my 9 to 5 to make it happen. My mom helping me out from time to time.
If there was a vision for American Originals that had an economic agenda that we all could get behind, what do you think that would look like from your point of view?
Collaborating is really an essential way of how to really build that community of when one business is making it, how to take that and to reinvest in another business so that business can make it. I think it's about really reinvestment. I think it's like really the way that I see Originals really making it.
I wish you the best. Thank you so much for your time today, and we love you. All right. As Originals, one of our cultural principles are acknowledging the spirit in everything. One thing I love about Lot 11 is how she has infused the spiritual connection into all of her products, creation, and establishment of her business. It's pivotal that we live in that because we are spiritual beings and we know that everything is connected because we are one.